Okay, that works for me. All right, Metalheads, this is DJ REM from Metalhead Radio, and I have Max from Soul Sacrifice on the phone. How are you today?
I'm quite okay, Ram. I'm very nice to hear you, actually.
Yeah, I'm glad we were able to finally get a date that worked for everybody. This is cool.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, with the quite lot of time difference in between us, but I'm quite happy to chat with you. I can tell you that.
Well, it's a mutual feeling. So go ahead. Since you're the only one for the interview, can you go ahead and just mention the other members of the band and what their positions are?
Yeah, right. I'm the guitar guy, and almost 50% of the music has been done by myself. And I have another friend called Faizi. It's a quite difficult name to pronounce. He is doing the other half. And a few songs also been done by our vocal and the frontman guy. He's Özgür, and he is also participating in several more bands in Turkey, which is quite more popular bands, and they are mostly on the scene. And we have another guy, the drummer, Onur, and that guy is also he is participating in several more bands also. That is the lineup.
Very cool. Thank you. So, how did you guys all get together and start this band?
Yeah, I mean, there are very typical stories about that. We just met with the other guitar guy around 12 years ago in 1997 by the help of one of our girlfriends, and we just started to jam around. Even though at that time we didn't have even enough knowledge of doing songs actually. Even though we were quite good in playing guitars, but we were not so good at writing songs. But in a few years' time, and at that time of the um, workout, I was the guitar and vocal guy. Then in 1999, we just released a small demo with two songs. And 2001, we released our actually the fruit was a gift from an angel. It's 2001, sorry. But it was not released in the market. Then 2005, we just end up with Stranded Hate record, which is released by major music in Turkey, but not in Europe and USA. And right now we are ending up with the Carpe Mortem, which will be released by Massacre Records in nationwide and Europe and USA, and other music in Turkey.
So, what's the music scene like right in Turkey? Because I'm not real familiar with Turkey, so
Yeah, I can understand that. We have the most biggest band is called Mezar Kabul. It's Their name is actually inside the national borders. Their name is Pentagram, but they do have a similar name. Pentagram band name is being used by another USA band. So they have approximately 5 albums around, and most of them are being sold out around 100,000 units. Other than that, we have some small bands also in metal environments, but they're mostly quite small. And I can tell you, I mean, we are not so big band also, but we are trying our best to approach to USA and Europe as quick as possible. Even though our ages are unfortunately a little bit late. I mean, we are a little bit old right now. I'm 30, 37. My other friends are 34, 35. I wish we were a little bit more younger when we have done this record actually. Um, but anyway, Other than us, there are several more death metal bands like Cenotaph, Heretic Soul, Decay Impurity, kind of grindcore death metal bands, which are doing some kind of small short tours out of Turkey. And there's another band called Pitch Black Process. They are right now recording an album with the In Flames producer at the time of the Reroad to Remain. And there's another band called Set. This is a kind of industrial metal band, uh, experimental industrial death metal kind of. It's a quite strange and very nice music though. And these bands are the ones that are leading the metal music right now. And there might be several more, but I forgot the names of them. But they are not so big, I can tell you.
That's cool, man.
None of us. None of us. Only Pentagram is the one that shared sometimes in the Vacuum Open Air, a few times. Other than that, none of them.
To me.
All right, perfect, wonderful.
The beauty of technology, you know?
Yes, that's true.
Okay, so this current album, where did you guys record it at?
Yeah, it's that one is a little bit long story. Other than the joining of the band, we have done that record on a separate several places. First of all, we done the drums in a different studio called Bomonti Music. Then we record the guitars in Jingle Jungle studio, which is normally being used as a commercial musics. Then we record the vocals in a like conservatoire kind of place. Then I have just gathered all the WAV files and went to one of my friends to manage the editing stuff and just manage the some kind of small electronic um, sounds and electronic noise kind of thing. Then we get managed all the things together and sent to Dan Svano, luckily by the help of the internet. And he has done the mixing and mastering stuff. And right now we do have the record in our hand. And last month, Mr. Daniel Larsson Satari was here. We just invited him. He is the guy who has done the video clips of Haunted and Soilwork recently. And we have done two video clips from the album, which is Comatose and Exile. And right now it's in the production stage. That's it.
Very cool. Well, it sounds awesome. So, like I said, I sat and listened to it last night, and then I was sitting and listening to it again this morning, and I don't know, this whole, what you're talking about being too old, man, you guys rock.
Oh, thank you very much. Very nice to hear that.
Yeah, and when I've played you guys on my show, I've had really good feedback, and everybody's been very receptive and loved you guys. So I'm just
Wow.
I'm gonna keep playing you guys.
Yeah, I'm really willing to be in USA and rocking there, but I don't know when we can manage that. Totally depends on some kind of good connections about booking agencies like that. I'm really right now working on arranging some kind of European gigs, which I'm almost at the limit of arranging some kind of opening acts gig for Night Rage and Northern, but somehow these concerts have been cancelled due to some kind of financial problems of Northern. But it will be again being scheduled by September time, and we have the confirmation from the agency that we will be definitely the opening act of those gigs. But the current gigs have been cancelled right now. But I'm still working on with several guys from USA too, which is called Mike Giuliano from HPGD Records. He's helping me somehow. And there is another woman called Barry Chapman, something like that. I'll just send them her email regarding if we can do something in USA. Uh, That's the only thing, only two connections out of USA up to now. But I'm still searching for it.
Okay. Well, let me throw one at you. Rage on Stage Management. You might want to check them out.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
I don't have any financial connections with him. He's been sending me some bands and stuff. And actually, a really good band from Brazil that I interviewed a while back called Ecliptica. He just signed them, and they're going to be they're going to be doing a tour in the U.S. this summer. So
Wow, that's very good to know. I mean, if you can give me the connections of it,
yeah,
and maybe I mean, if you can present us to them, maybe.
yep.
Uh,
Oh,
that
I sure will. I'll talk to him for you.
Yeah, that will be definitely great. Definitely great.
So, because I would love to, if you guys came to the States, I would be there. So,
Oh, perfect. Thank you very much, man.
yep, definitely. Okay, so what got you into music? What, especially this, into metal? What was that defining moment in your life that was like, "Hey, man, this is what I want to do?
Yeah, good question. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's that's a little bit difficult question, that though. But I can tell you that whenever I'm getting so angry, I'm just willing to take my guitar in my hand and do some kind of stuff. But other than that, I don't know.
That's
I don't know.
that's all good, man. What? Okay, so when you guys, as a band, when you guys write like this current album, when you wrote it, who drove that? Is like one person pretty much write everything, or do you guys kind of collaborate on it? How do you guys produce an album together?
Yeah, mostly two of us, the other guitar guy and me. We are just building up the structure of the songs at home on the computer. Um, and five, six songs, I think. There are five, six songs I have done on this album, and three songs my other friend has done. And introduction and carpa mortem has been done by our friend, um, our vocal guy. Mostly we are doing the structure of the songs in the at home uh, and alone. Then we are bringing the songs in the studio, and we are just managing it all together. Sometimes it's changing a lot. Sometimes it doesn't change a lot. I cannot. I don't know how uh, that thing is going on, but for example, OLB, the song called OLB, which is One Lost Breath, that one has was not like that actually when I wrote this song. But for example, the one called Torture My Soul, and for example, the Turkish native language song, which is Keşke, those songs were almost the same, like the one that I have done it at home. So sometimes it's changing a lot, sometimes it doesn't.
Nice. So what kind of music did you grow up listening to? What kind of musical influences do you have?
Oh, that's a very difficult question because we listen lots of things. Um, um, right now, I'm into a guy called Erkan Oğur. He's a guy from Turkey. He's just playing a fretless classic guitar, and he's into mostly the traditional music. But he's just performing in the way of classic type of guitar way in outside of Turkey. Other than that, I'm listening metal music, of course. I'm a quite big metal fan. Mostly, right now, I listen a band called Cybreed from Switzerland, as far as I remember. I'm very much into them. I'm listening another band called The Wretched Ant right now, and I just received the last album of Vomitory just a few weeks ago, and Lamb of God, of course.
Of course, Gotta listen to
Yeah,
Lamb of God.
yeah, yeah. Lamb of God. The last album is quite good actually. I listened to Arch Enemy too, and on the metal side is this. Other than the metal, I'm just listening Robert Johnson right now, which is I like it so much. I mean, it's a blues band, a blues guy, a very old blues guy. I'm very much into it. Um, and I like again a small Turkish band called Affliction, which is right now it's called Pitch Black Process. I listened to their last album, and another band called Hecatomb. This is a grindcore band from another city in Turkey. I like them also. And today in the morning I was just listening Mekong Delta in the morning. Uh, that's it. I mean, if you give me a chance, I will talk until morning. Let's cut this down. I mean.
That's awesome. Well, if after this interview, you should send me a few links to some of these other bands, these Turkish bands, and it doesn't have to be metal that you listen to because it sounds like you have a very wide range of musical tastes, and I do also. So I really appreciate that.
Of course, why not? Why not? I mean,
So
there are several metal bands, and other than that, there are very nice music that you will definitely enjoy. I'm pretty sure about that.
yeah, and I mean, if there's any more traditional Turkish sounding bands that you listen to, I'd be interested to hear them too. Because, like I said, I really love the intro tune on the album.
Yes, exactly. Um, yeah, I can understand that.
So, how did you guys come up with the name for the band?
The name of the band. Yeah, there are two points on that. Um, One of them is I just like the name of the song, "The Soul Sacrifice" from Santana, which my father also likes it a lot. And the other hand, "Soul Sacrifice" is a kind of name just remembers me selling the soul of myself to the current system and trying to live my life in the other part of my soul, like doing music, doing metal music, but at the same time, in the daytime, I'm just working in a company, doing a daily job, trying to earn some money to just pay my bills like that. Uh, that made me think about the name of the band should be a kind of soul sacrifice. Is the name that presents that situation quite easily and perfectly, actually.
Yeah, that makes sense. We all have some sort of sacrifice for the things we want to do in life. So
Yeah, that was the only reason actually. But other than that, we have thought lots of different names, which might be more sounding, better sounding. But that name has a kind of. I like the name of the band due to this reason. I mean, due to it has some meaning into it
right,
from me.
yeah. Sometimes I talk to bands and I ask them that question, and they're like, "Oh, we just thumbed through the phone book and found a name we liked."
Yeah, I mean, we are not uh, so much not deep guys like that. Though those guys, I mean, we are. I'm not telling that we are so deep and we are so much intellectual. Uh, but to be a rocker, you should be thinking about something, and you should be offensive on the things that are not so much useful and that might cause difficulty for you,
right. Yep.
like like system, like the way you live, anything that you can think about, which is not good for the uh, people's life.
You got that right. So, along those same lines, the album cover is really cool. Who designed that?
This is a guy called again a Turkish guy, but he's living in USA right now. Um, Actually, he didn't finish the album cover yet. The thing that you have in hand is only a kind of a small workout, but he didn't finish it yet. But we are hoping that it will be ready in a couple of days because we need to submit it to our labels, which we didn't do it yet. And normally the album need to be released by the February time, but unfortunately due to this reason has been delayed. He is working in a company in USA, and nothing to do with doing that kind of stuff. He is a guy like us. I mean, he has a daily job and working in a company again, doing something else, and on his free time, he is just working on that.
Well, I can't wait to see the finished product because it looks really good.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, this is quite good. I can tell you that.
So, did you guys have some
something with the art actually?
right? Did you guys have input into that, or did you just kind of tell them to go for it?
Normally, that guy doesn't accept any kind of direction from anybody else. So as because we are the artists, I mean we are doing our own music in our way, and nobody is just guiding us like a producer or kind of thing, like
Right.
Bob Rock is doing for Metallica. There's nobody doing that kind of stuff to us, and we didn't want to do the same thing to our cover art guy. So he's free.
That's
I mean, we
cool.
didn't tell anything to him. Only we sent the songs to him. He listened to them, and he has done that.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so what's the official release date of the album then?
Unfortunately, it was normally we agreed with the labels at 10 February and 17 February. 10 February would be Germany release, and 17 would be the Turkey release. But due to this cover art delay, I think it will be postponing a few weeks more. I can tell you the exact release date maybe a few days later.
Okay. Where okay, so once it does release though, where will people be able to purchase it from?
From internet, it will be released on the internet site called Orchard. I don't know the pronunciation name of it. The the label of German label name is Massacre Records.
Oh, yep, that's right. Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure they will be distributing it to USA by Century Media or some other company. I don't know. But as far as I know, Massacre Records has the distribution by Century Media
Okay.
in USA.
Excellent. And before I forget, I want to thank Massacre Records because they're the ones that sent me your tunes that actually hooked me up with you. So thank you to them.
Ah, thanks. Yeah, thank you very much. I will definitely forward your message to them.
Yep. Anything else you want to tell the world about you guys? Anything we haven't covered that you want to talk about?
Oh, okay. Anything else? I just wanna people to be happy and people to be alive and stand alone. Not stand alone. Not stand as strong as possible. And try to collapse that bullshit system into pieces.
I second that notion. Holy crap, yeah.
That's it.
The system sucks.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
It's just like that. It's like that Megadeth song. The system has failed.
Yes, almost. I can tell you. Yeah.
And I had to throw that. Megadeth is my by far all-time favorite band, so I had to throw that in there.
Yeah. Why not? Why not? Why not?
What's here's more of a personal question.
Yes.
What's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you guys when you're doing a show?
Craziest thing. Once upon a time, one of my guitar has been, one of the string has been just torn apart, and I just take the microphone in my hand and started to just throw on my head, like making a circle kind of thing. And at that time, a few of the guys jump around on the stage and just make me go out of stage, as because they were thinking that I will be ruining some of the music stuff, instrument stuffs in on the stage. And that was a quite big concert in Turkey, like maybe 20-25 bands were joining at. And the strange thing is that, I mean, that concert was a kind of like socialists people were joining all together, and they were just trying to express themselves on the stage. And somehow the one and only metal band has been kicked out from the stage because of that reason. I think that was the most craziest thing in our life up to now.
That's cool. Thank you for sharing that with me. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, I got one last thing to ask you to do. If you
All right.
could make a couple radio tags for me. So
Radio mix. All
yeah.
right.
So what I need you to do is, for the first one would be to say, "Hey, this is Max from Soul Sacrifice, and you're listening to DJ REM at metalheadradio.com." And if you want, I can type it in the chat.
Yeah, why not? Not a bad idea. That I can. Yeah, I mean, if you can write it down, I can immediately tell that. Okay, then I'm just repeating those sentences once again. Hi guys, this is Max, and you're listening to DJ Ram at metalheadradio.com.
Very cool. That was perfect.
okay?
Thank you. Okay, so the second one, you can say the exact same thing, but just leave out the DJ REM part. This will be a generic station tag.
I'm just repeating it.
Yep.
Hello, this is Max, and you're listening to DJ Ram at metalheadradio.com. Or, well, maybe once again.
Yep.
Hello, this is Max, and you're listening to DJ Ram at metalheadradio.com.
Okay, so one more, but this next one, leave DJ REM out.
All right. Hi guys, this is Max, and you're listening to metalheadradio.com.
Perfect, man. Appreciate it. That one I'll send to all the DJs,
Oh yeah, all right.
and then they can play it before they play your tunes. So,
Perfect, wonderful.
okay, well, keep in touch. Keep me updated with what's going on with the album. So when it's actually
Definitely, I will do that. Definitely, I will do that.
okay, because once it's released, then I want to be able to let everybody know. So
Yeah, of course. Maybe we can rejoin once again.
yeah, definitely, yeah. Anytime, man. I'm down to talk to you anytime you want.
All right, perfect, wonderful, Spencer.
So thanks again. I appreciate the time, and I hope you have a good evening.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for you too.
Yeah. Okay. Take care, bud.
It was very nice to pleasure for me too as well.
Yeah, it was very, very cool. It's that's the one thing I love about metal is it's you can meet somebody that you know for the first time and instantly connect with people just because of metal. It's awesome.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree with you. That's true.
So, okay. Well, also make sure you tell all the other band members. God, I can't even talk. Let the other guys know that I said hi.
Yeah, of course, I will definitely do that.
So, okay. Well, you take care.
Alrighty, bye bye. See you then.
Yep. Later, Max.
Alrighty, bye.